Yo, it's your boy JTMM, aka Just 10 More Minutes, aka the Freaking 10, back again with another video. And this time back with more of Jinjer, live from Hellfest 2022. So I kind of went a different route. As I was saying on the release on Monday, that I was going to kind of go in order, but then I really enjoyed Teacher, so I wanted to jump to that one before I get into Perennial and On the Top. Obviously, I did Call Me a Symbol, but there's also Disclosure, which is another favorite of mine. So I wanted to jump ahead because I really wanted to do Teacher. I just absolutely love the song. I love the lyrics. I love the performance of it, at least in the video. No, actually, I take it back. I think this one was a concert that I saw when I first did it. And I enjoyed it immensely. Now, what this song is really about, and this is straight from Tatiana's own words, is it says, it's just a symbol, just a metaphor. It's not about a teacher, actually. It's about people who try to teach you their own lessons, and they didn't actually realize that you have your own path to walk. So a lot of imagery there as far as, you know, what when she's sitting there talking about the nun being a teacher and the such, you know, in her own words, it's more about people that try to teach you their own lessons and not realizing you have to take your own path. And I think that's a mistake that a lot of parents make is they try to push, right? If you think about as kids are younger and you think about our parents and the older generations, right? They kind of had this path and, hey, we want you to be this and I want you to do this. And it didn't always turn out the best because the person may have not wanted to do that. And I think, you know, more of today, it's less of that and more about, you know, letting the kids find out what their path is and choosing what they truly want to be. And I try to do that in mine. It's more about, you know, the freedom of choice of what they want to be. Do I want them to go in the same, you know, business that I went into in the same field? No. It's a very specialized field that I'm in. And so, you know, unless they're going to go with those and learn those types of things, no, I want them to find what makes them happy. So with that being said, let's switch it up, give it a listen. And quite honestly, let's rock out. I love this song. I'm gonna stop there, and I don't know if it's something that changed on the sound. I'll have to go back to Call Me a Symbol, but it just sounds a little bit more distorted than it did on Call Me a Symbol, because I swore we could understand Call Me a Symbol a little bit more. Now, with that being said, I think what I really like, it just has, and I think I said this when I first heard this one, and someone mentioned about that she loves kind of the reggae vibe. Is that's what I really enjoyed about it, right? It's kind of a clash, I shouldn't say a clash, but a mix of the two. And this is something I've enjoyed in a couple of their songs they've done. You know, you think about the words that she's saying, right? And it truly, when you hear about what she said and being in her own words about someone that, you know, tries to push, you know, these lessons on you, not realizing you can take your own path, but, you know, she grabbed my hair and took me and placed me in front of the class. She gave a hint. I was a clue of the past. I'm in the middle of the Holy of Holies. I have no worries. I saw fuzzy icons on the wall. I saw needles and stones. So she put a paper bag on my head. She pointed a finger at me and then she said she said, "Dear Lord, forgive me as I'm slapping the sinful child. Bang your head against the wall. Shout, shout. What is wrong? What is right? She chose me because I'm merciful. First Pharaoh who will punish you." And really, you know, obviously it gives you that picture of, you know, in this instance, a teacher, you know, trying to teach a child a lesson, but really, as she said, it could be anyone that's trying to push these lessons upon you and trying to drill them into you, you know, any way possible. And you do have to just learn sometimes yourself. Let's keep going. I thoroughly love this song.
When the prejudice let us down, we step from beyond our ground. Doing the school make a fool of you because the teachers make a fools too. When the prejudice let us down, we step from beyond our ground. Doing the school make a fool of you because the teachers make a fools too. Lost chords on the blackboard, can you raise? I didn't get boring, so let it spoke. And then she choked on her convictions. Oh, so with Lauren, she made a pause in a verbal overdose. My paperback slipped down on the floor. I took a look around. There was a sanctuary that's empty. The school was all imaginary. When the prejudice let us down, we step from beyond our ground. Doing the school make a fool of you because the teachers make a fools too. When the prejudice let us down, we step from beyond our ground. Doing the school make a fool of you. Hellfest!
Okay, so I want to stop there because you notice how she keeps messing with it, and I don't know how many times y'all have seen me mess with this. So let me explain. These are actually most likely the same brand. Hers obviously are a little bit more expensive, but this is Shure. And it's what a lot of singers use as far as monitoring goes, and that's why I've always used them. Is they're great for monitoring. And you notice how she does that. And that's why is this piece right here. And she's kind of got that same piece on her. She's not using the true wireless ones that some will use. This right here does not bend very well and does not keep its shape very well, which can be annoying. And you'll see it in several videos where it pops off. But that's why. But I keep seeing her mess with it. I'm like, I feel your pain. I deal with that all the time. But yeah, I use the Shure monitoring headphones for anything that I listen to. Gives me a much deeper, richer sound. If I'm out on the go working out, I've got my Bose noise canceling that are just absolutely phenomenal. I got those after I had my concussion with the wreck. But yeah, I saw that and I was like, man, I feel your pain with that. they don't like to stay in a lot. I mean, it's one where you almost have to take this chord and tie it up. But let's let the song finish, and then I'll give you my final thoughts.
Show me that you stay here. Keep your hands up in the air, right? And now follow the rhythm. Follow me. Keep on going, baby. Your mind is screaming to me, throwing shame on my face. As I turn away from the family and disgrace, I smile to you, 'cause I want you to see how I break the rules in front of your Trinity.
She sings like
You scream to me, throwing shame on my face. As I turn away from misery and disgrace, oh,
she's struggling with that one.
I smile to you. I smile to you. I smile to you. It's fucking amazing. Thank you so much for this. All right. You know, the large part of our country is being occupied. And with the next song, we want to send a message to the whole world that we want our home back.
All right, that will be the next one. Yeah, dude, this will always be one of my favorite songs. I love the beat, I love the progression, I love the chorus. You know, the intro where she's just singing, and then she hits that last sustained note like that, and just really shows the power, not just as a metal vocalist, but just as a vocalist, right? Overall, she just has a great voice. I mean, she could sing anything, and you could sit there and listen to it. I forget who it was, but it's something Simon Cowell said to a contestant. Oh, it was on Britain's Got Talent. And I forget the lady's name, but she did this audition and she did this very sexy and sultry song, and her name was Alice something. And Simon said, I could listen to you sing the phone book. And that's kind of how I feel with Tatiana singing. She just has, when she truly puts those vocals forward, she's got an amazing voice that you could just sit there and listen to her sing anything. So with that being said, let's switch it up, get my final thoughts. So another classic performance, and I had to jump. So I'll go back to, we've got, I think it was right after Call Me a Symbol on the top, and then Disclosure, and then Perennial. And then we got Home Back, Pisces, Vortex, and Colossus. So that's kind of the order I'll go in. I jumped ahead to this one just because I really wanted to hear it again, especially in a live atmosphere, but then also share that with y'all. So I don't think I need to say much more with Jinjer other than I absolutely love them. I'm very excited to see what they come out with next. I'm kind of at a point with Jinjer now that I've covered everything. I can add them into my daily playlist so that I don't accidentally hear a song that I haven't covered. I think I've covered all of theirs. So that kind of excites me, as well as I can now put them into my rotation as I'm driving around. So with that being said, let me give that shameless plug as usual. If you like the video, leave me a comment, hit that like button. If you like the content I'm putting out, please hit that subscribe button. Just lets me know that I'm doing Good job with the content that I'm producing. I release every Monday, Wednesday, Friday with bonus tracks on each of those days. So I try to cover at least 3. Friday being Free for All Friday, where I just kind of take a lot of the requests that I've got and knock those out, with the 4 videos, maybe a 4th one that maybe I wanted to do. So that's kind of what I'm doing now. So with this one, you've got Nightwish, you've got Jinjer, and you've got Sabaton. And then the bonus video will be Avatar, and that one was Silence in the Age of Apes. Fascinating song. So look forward to those. Got more content coming, more requests. Keep the requests coming. I'm trying to knock out all of those this week so that we've got weeks and weeks of content, so that I can start be in line with the request as y'all give them. So I appreciate it greatly. Also, be launching a new channel soon, more JTMM, which will have my cooking and my Try Not to Laugh. It'll be all original content on that side. So I would ask, please go support that channel with a subscribe. It's something I'm building up. That one is turning more into the business side of it, where that is original content, which is a revenue generating. Whereas this one is more, I truly love music. I love lyrics, and I love sharing that with y'all. Maybe one day I'll have sponsorships for it, but definitely as I move forward with YouTube, I'm looking to do more and more original content, and I'm going to be releasing a video about that also later today. So give that one a watch as well. With that being said, my friends, always remember, if someone asks you to stop what you're doing, don't ask for 1, don't ask for 2, and certainly don't ask for 5. If someone asks you to stop what you're doing, always ask for just 10 more minutes. I'm JTMM. I'll see you next time. I'm out.